Hi, this is number 91 of 365. It's called Censored by the Fold. I started at 5. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. I hope that you're doing well, and I hope that wherever you are is doing good for you. It's me, it's Paul Carpenter. This is number 91 of 365. This is called Censored by the Fold. I don't know how cool I am with other people being able to shut you down. I don't know if I'm cool with that. I have a friend of mine who spent a good 10 years creating a YouTube channel. And he dated somebody. And that turned into a bad relationship. And then she went and did what's called a copyright claim, a strike against his account. Now, if you know anything about YouTube, if you get 3 copyright strikes and your account gets deleted, she did it to him 313 times. That's not cool in my book. Now, the other thing is that there's this ability to censor each other based on whether you like what somebody said or didn't say on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, and you can report them. And I just don't understand. I mean, I get it. Don't get me wrong. Like when it's like some really crazy, heinous, hey, go kill a certain group of people or go do some kind of craziness, or I'm going to hurt myself. Dude, totally understood. Go take care of the person and do something about it. But if somebody's making a joke, or if somebody is saying something that's off color, and you can tell by the statement or the thing or whatever that the person is just, being flippant, that just to go after that person is just ridiculous. So if you're wondering why I'm late today, it's because that's what happened to me. Somebody found a post of mine from 2 or 3 years ago and said, went against community standards and this, that, and the other. So I got banned off of Facebook for 24 hours. So people have been trying to write to me and send me messages. 1, I couldn't respond. And 2, I couldn't respond. I could see messages, but I couldn't get back to them. So this whole thing kind of it's a little overwhelming, right? Because I have like a bunch of groups and stuff, and when this happens to me, I can't post in my groups. I mean, I have one group on Facebook that has 22,000 people. I have another one that has like 1,500. That's just for Houston alone and the artist community in Houston, and it stops the movement when someone does that. And it's just, I mean, I guess it's part of being on social media. There's always going to be that one person who's going to troll you or whatever, right? And you can't seem to be able to give your opinion on anything, because if you do, then it's just going to upset somebody else. And then they're going to send their cronies after you in some way, which is just silly. It's like you can't have an opinion anymore. You can't say anything anymore, because if you do, it's just, it might offend somebody. And that's just so scary. Because where do we end up? Where everybody's just quiet and nobody talks to each other? Because you're scared that you might offend someone? You're scared that you might lose your job, or you might lose your political standing, or societal standing, and therefore you stay quiet, or you just join a group of people who agree with your ideas just so you can feel as though you're being bolstered, which is exactly what I feel like is happening in so many different camps right now. Like that one senator that just got totally douched out because she thinks in conspiracy theories and Sandy Hook and all this other craziness. Which, I mean, that's the reason we have free speech, right? So that we can see the crazy for the crazy. Because when somebody comes out of left field, they're like, aliens and body swapping and the earth is flat. That's when everybody just looks over and goes, okay. They don't delete them. They don't block them. Fake news. It's like, what is that? At what point does that become too much? And granted, when does it become too much on the other side as well, right? When does it become like a thing where it's like, it's too crazy, and your words are being heard as storm the Capitol and take over the country in some kind of nefarious manner? It's a very, very tough puzzle, because you want to be able to be human enough to have your own perspective and have your own amount of knowledge, and not everybody's going to be as intelligent or as knowledgeable as you are in something, and the same goes in the other direction, right? So it's like, how do you stop communication? If you stop communication, then you can't have any real back and forth, which is what this is all about, right? So it's sort of kind of like almost what I was talking about yesterday. How do we get everybody to be okay with everybody? And be like, okay, everybody's going to be okay here. We're all going to be okay. And everybody can be and do what they want. As long as, because there are those rules, there are those fundamental rules, that invisible blue line of justice that can so easily be manipulated, so easily be taken and used in a way where it hurts the community instead of helps it. And we're at the precipice of that right now, right? Where everybody's recognizing the insanity of it all and how we've been kept in our houses for the most part for a year at this point. And the anger is only rising. The suicide rate is only rising. The drug use rate is only rising. The anger, the frustration. It's like, what the fuck, guys? I said this at the first 2 weeks when we were going to start for 2 weeks. It was going to stop. Oh, we're only going to do this for 2 weeks. We're going to be right back to normal. And I said, you have the next 2 weeks right now to do whatever you want. You had all the time in the world now you don't have a job. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to do anything. You're at home. Learn a new skill. Create something new. Make some art. Find a new book. I don't know. But you were given the opportunity for the last year to create whatever you wanted. And many of us didn't do that. Many of us sat in the same place we've always been. Many of us didn't try to become better people or expand our mind or expand our awareness of the things that we are doing wrong in this world. And that's the thing that we're here to do, is try to become better. Better for ourselves, better for each other. And that includes the people that we don't like, right? They need to do the same thing, right? Just as we need to do the same thing for them. So on and so forth. It's a circle. So, please, go out into the world, do something nice for somebody else. And if you can't do something nice for yourself, it does start with you. Number 2, don't get caught up in all the crazy stuff that's going on, because then all you do is get angry, and it's not good. And number 3, if you would not mind, please like, share, subscribe. Send this out to somebody who wants to see it. If you would not mind, hit the like button and the share button and the happy button, whatever button. And if you'd like, you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/mentally hip. You can support anywhere from $1 to $8,000 a month. I know I said $8,000 a month. It's crazy. Number 2, if you'd like, you could just send some money to me at my Cash App. That's the cash symbol with the mentally HYP2018. And if you want, you could send this to somebody else if they don't like Facebook. You want to see it on YouTube, you can see it on YouTube /Paul David Carpenter. That's me. Mind you, there is no need to actually throw money at me if you don't have it. It's only if you feel that you got something out of this. And never feel obligated ever, because that's not what this is. This was just to help you wake up today and say, hey, yeah, we can do this together. We can make it happen. We can be better. Hopefully that does something. I hope you have a really good day today. Now, you have reached the end of the video, and I would like to say to the 5, 6, 7 people who were here today, thank you very much. My mom watched. Hi, Mom. And hi, Joe. And hi, Ted. And hi, Daryl. And thank you, everybody, for watching. And the end of the video, I usually just do this. I usually say, hey, thank you very much for watching. I truly appreciate you. And I'll see you all on the other side.